democracies and industrialized countries you've seen, they have always found time to pay people to think and not just to talk. Because every day you get up on your airwaves, what do you hear? Let me tell you, go to Burkina. We are importing vegetables from Burkina. Burkina is getting greener and greener than Ghana is. How many times do you hear people in Burkina knocking their chests and shouting about their achievements and what they are doing? The achievements are being felt because people are thinking about the future of Burkina. People are thinking and interpreting their environment and finding answers to the challenges of their environment. Here, and I keep saying it, in this country, I analyze the politics and make projections 10 years back, 10 years forward to see where Ghana is going to get to. If we do not change and look for think tanks that can sit down to think through our problems as early warning systems, every problem that is known and has been solved in some country will always come to us as a new problem. That's what I mean by paying people to think. All the researchers, go and see Ghanaians outside this country I have met. Go and see what they have been able to do for other countries because those countries are paying them to think. Some of them are not even interested in coming back to Ghana because nobody wants to become part of a talking society. They want a society that acts and achieves results. But who do we glorify? Those who can insult each other on the radio in the morning.
Who should take the blame?
All of us. Because I keep saying when people say the media goes to do it is not the media. Does the media sleep and just conjure stories? We send the stories to them. Because all the social security, corruption, whatever you are looking at, people are looking for these security outlets because the future is unknown. Who can climb the ropes in Ghana today fairly? Even university admission. People come to their MPs to go and assist them get admission. And when a country degenerates to this level, that politicians are now involved in academic decisions as to who gets admitted, we have a problem. I was in health. I went to interior. I got all the bad press in relation to not allowing these protocol things. People didn't listen. I said, don't worry. One day when you are traveling, you get an accident and you are sent to the nearest health center. And the only person to decide whether you die or not is a protocol list who went to nations training with FFF. That is when you get to know why protocol doesn't work anywhere and why the politician should not be taking decisions on matter. Those are unpopular. It made me very unpopular.
So let Jesus' character, lifestyle be our example. Let him be our example. Your example is not that arrogant person who is all over the place, very loud. Sometimes when I'm listening to discussions on Ekosiisen, I'm a keen listener to Ekosiisen. Every 2 o'clock I'm on it. I'm listening to they are the current, current issues. And you see arrogance, you hear.
We don't need amateurs. We must pray in this country that the time will come in the politics of this country that unless you've owned a business before and you paid salary and you build your own house, paid electricity bill, water bill, taxes, and you've owned something, you must not be qualified to run for politics in this country. Because you see, we need people who go into office not for money, but they go into office to help the nation. And one of the reasons why our politics is not working is because most of our politicians, all they do is politics to take care of their family. So they can't wait for you to be in office for 4 years before they pay their children's school fees. So they have to find a way and sabotage you. You have to fail so they can come. And when they come, you also have to sabotage them because you also cannot wait. So it's a vicious cycle. And at the end of the day, who is suffering? The nation, the people. We don't need amateurs in leadership. We need seasoned people. We need people who have been through something, who have survived something. And it's the same thing with ministry. It's the same thing with churches. One of my greatest problems is taking amateurs, young guys, whose family nobody have ever sat in a plane before since God said let there be light, and introduce them to Europe. And as soon as they see the snow, the next thing they have to do is to kill me. So they'll never come back to Africa. Amateurs. They eat fufu in the morning, fatijedi in the morning, konkekena in the morning. That means they make it, they live comfortable today at the expense of the future. That is what it means. Corruption. They hoard it and they don't care. They have to eat in the morning.
Ekosiisen On Asempa FM 94.7. Ekosiisen On Asempa FM 94.7.
The CIMG Radio Program of the Year. Ekosiisen. Are you ready? You are listening to the CIMG Radio Program of the Year. Ekosiisen On Asempa 94.7 FM.
Ekosiisen On Asempa FM 94.7.
The winner, Radio Program of the Year 2018, I beg your pardon. Asempa FM's Ekosiisen. And there they come, ladies and gentlemen.
The winner goes home with a memento, citation, and certificate. Ladies and gentlemen, the Radio Program of the Year 2020 goes to Asempa FM Ekosiisen. Well, the host, I don't know who he has not interviewed yet. Congratulations to all of you, the entire team at Asempa FM's Ekosiisen. Congratulations to you for emerging the Radio Program of the Year 2020.
Asempa FM Ekosiisen aso nyina etie sa platform media se unya na betna subia na Fabio Bese. It's a privilege and an honor na yamu be so part of the reception of this particular platform Shasi Ache and no more so na Shasi. And we thank you for maintaining that credibility when it comes to delivery of more program.
Well, I know that Asempa has gained a lot of experience. Asempa is one of the, not the forerunners, but in terms of coverage and listenership, you stand tall. The new FM stations that are coming into the arena are not calling on you to exit, them to survive. Is that what is happening? No. They are learning from you. They are learning under your feet. They are also trying as much as possible to find space. And, there's enough in the world for everybody. There's enough in the world for everybody. And so I think that those who are coming up, we definitely will encourage the injection of new blood. But you cannot also totally do away with the experience.
It's always a pleasure coming to Asempa where the truth is spoken.
That's na memfa kunya osu enchia etifo nyina omuti Ekosiisen dwumadi na ebedomo so as because Asempa Asempa nyina so efi etifo and me gigi self Ghana fa na nyina obia radio eda awuti na adwuma pa maye but abe premise amrenti memsa ma muniyo adwuma fo mpenifo nyina
yo ma mini kai Ekosiisen ma muti nkwa na no enyonyamo a yedi ashtamu eduma pa mo yene award ma monya nigidi pa se dance efe Ekosiisen Asempa mo so Ghana ebi ma men kebeno mu pia mo ma kwali titru sani amodi akan kasa ye eduma ebia wo de bia otiti ase na nsem tu kwan konenam America, New York, I want to taxi and fire na dipakon otie Ekosiisen taxi no ebo one na nso nyina ka ho bi na ya bomo abaso amamon abonso body no Ewurade wo nshram amen here ewe yenemi.
So let Jesus' character, lifestyle be our example. Let him be our example. Your example is not that arrogant person who is all over the place, very loud. Sometimes when I'm listening to discussions on Ekosiisen, I'm a keen listener to Ekosiisen. Every 2 o'clock I'm on it. I'm listening to they are the current, current issues. And you see arrogance, you hear.
The award for the political program of the year radio going to Ekosiisen of Asempa FM. Ekosiisen Asempa FM.
Political program of the year, radio. Ekosiisen. How did it end?
Yenya Gary Nimakwe Omrenim for Mana Kwaba na Yamanaha. Lawyer Gary Nimako afternoon apom to say Onyamiadom Bibia Ayekama. Well, lawyer, thank you so much. Medasipi.
Omanhene, Kwabena Asante. Omanhene, Kwabena Asante. Omanhene, Kwabena Asante. What can I say? We'll carry on.
Why outdated? I just have Fufua Adiachisono. We are transforming Ghana, changing lives and transforming Ghana.
Changing lives
and transforming Ghana. Yeah, advancing. Omanhene Asante. Ye koye nim papa bi omanpanyi kwa.
Omanhene Kwabena Asante. Omanhene Kwabena Asante. What can I say? We'll carry on.
Yes. Omanhene Asante.
Ekosiisen on Asempa FM 94.7. Ekosiisen on Asempa FM 94.7. Ekosiisen on Asempa FM 94.7.
You see 5 centers. And see maybe a center can serve 2 or 3 electoral areas. Now you have Nkrofa or Pamats the Dow when you material the Dow in this centers.
Asempa FM.
Sepede Bushi Ejuma Eba Ingo 2 Tilsa and Wako and Yashi Renabushi Ejuma free. Once after the training, they certify you that you will maybe say as a permanent share, ye machine of no damo, the damo, you should have 500 CDCB or that come. Say it's also when a bushing ye machine of Creazamo, Yashe Bibica Creazamo as was startup capital Chinako. One so Yezi them ye as a Yenyan Crofo Mammy and they were often Joe dance as our Kiko Stadium no opposite.
Oh, okay. Opamaza?
No. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, man.
Oh yeah, catering school.
Okay.
Inti no so we volunteer the young fan for
training or
training. Baking na honyama. Inti no so one away interested on area capital kakra na yazamo na ezoko. Many a mechanics masters bebre akasa wo Cape Coast electrician welders when you know say a cofa one bra yes your contribution you bottom ya aboa society nti say a welding ekwekohia ya iwia welding machine kakra baby yazama woso je na foko so that nyede bia na yare can slot from aban nyede bia na yare can slot from a so, and I think why Kofi Japan or Yamin no in Jumapana General Secretary could be year 2 on Kofi about trade way Jamukra match today he's bringing even a similar
yes
so drops it's my priority. My second priority will be on my personal agenda.
Okay.
Try and pen me bre yebona obi or NPP executive say why you paying why can't you obi ampon kai in Penbebre ebimpa no executive but he was a staunch NPP member why ye madama why you paying obi ampon kai ibinum wo yare kra ma wo the dem wonya obi mpo na wakosho. My second priority, all these old people, ex-executives, ex-party known people. Why am painful? We are going to look for them.
Asempa
FM. No way. Krobia is in how develop a crew is a Shamcrofu too. And from our crew how they treat them. No any impaying for our crew how they treat them. And that is my second priority. Then the third one is to Cape Coast North. I mean, in Cape Coast, the first thing that comes into education name is education. Now, Cape Coast North, you will UCC Wall, you will Wesley Girls Wall, you will Christ Academy, a Futu, and other schools. Ni was na or a kako a way. I have similar issues with the institutions who Cape Coast North. Yet I say, Sabin, you'll be an sorry, I'm a lecturer. You need requisites, studies, certificates. So we don't have a problem. The universities, secondary schools and lecturers, and they need to have it. But I have issues whereby I will be your lecturer and now I will be your dean of faculty. Was share a driver if he himfa whatever region. Now upper Cape Coast North, a cafe driver will crew the umbrella number drive will Cape Coast. Yes, Mason for Wabra Masons will Cape Coast North. So these institutions somehow Cape Coast North yenny gold. Lithium ya wabe yenny be. Diamond dia wotun wa kutiana yenny be.
One's only schools.
So we need to start benefiting from the schools. Also then na abufraba wotum wenya 5 ones will Cape Coast North. Na Wesley girls here wabadi. Only being called. They need to give us some allocation. Service or your gold and Nanka Walton or Wesley girls are your budget royalties.
Yes.
So these are things that I need to sit down with a mezahim for the stakeholders. Let's approach these institutions. See, referee, Cape Coast Technical University.
CTU.
So we need to start benefiting from them. And see, these are my top 3. Then improving of education. Also come. But the damage may and no question man can a motor want to abama and san must start with the exception of the institutions. Institutions many mandate to be able to approach them now. But too many bedrooms area. Then I will engage the chiefs. No, all stakeholders there. Let's sit down. Let's enjoy from you. Now my also community no most and what be a most when you be no.
I am
yes, I'm on.
Enyim or friend then David Pryor. David Pryor, Deputy Director General of TVET Service.
I forget him.
Ose, Obi, good evening. Eko Ewusi will win hands down. I support him and I support him and will personally come down to campaign for him in Cape Coast North. He's a great guy for Parliament. Aiko Eko. We trust God to favor His Excellency Alhaji Baumia for the presidency come 2024 in December. Greetings to Honorable Dr. Osei Yao Educhum. Obi, something is about to happen. David Pryor and on the way. But David Pryor, that's it. Papa Yechia on so strong. Ain't
no free fitiasie na wontimenti asiye. So somewhere May this year,
yes,
me call schools be wo Adraka circuit. Eko donate school uniforms kra me ma ye delegates no mo pam nyoma no ne pam ma. Until I only had to buy the materials and ye pam ma school for ne de ko donate any math sets, books, stationery, any bibia. Ye call Fari School, Adraka Fari School, cluster of schools ne ko yes our donations no. Ye free honey bar Niamugi, and ye be donate fridges, tabletop fridges, and my teaching staff
officers in the school. Any afi teachers no was circuit no. Welfare ya diska etumu. Once a mere baby no share students ni eja teachers no. Forgetting that the teachers are the ones who would obey say jumana boama school for 90 mia akomu ni. Inti you do honor ye no and a headmaster no de two menim because it was done in the name of the foundation. Now the foundation is a different entity from me. Of course. Even though it's my ideology and all that. It stands on its own, and then when I come into my politics, I stand on my own. What I do is the ampesa me yebo ni pebiano, me the foundation so the boam. Yako and our headmaster and the two in him say, in fact, we went around the school, na enye kra. Just since you thought dia untimikra ensuya.
Where Farisco school?
No, Niamugi. Yes, okay. Niamugi school at the Braka Methodist Park. Okay. The whole park no na at the Braka elders here used to be
home matches no.
Okay. We went around there who say environment ninja school dino the way anyo mark no enya. Inti okase they've been asking for help. I think from the assembly or anything. Na ya schools doors wo. Enye nyama nyina na assembly betimi aye intempana. And don't just say but ABI it will take time. Inti or the two minimum cast you me foundation board back could discuss it and let's see how best we can assist the school. So we wrote a letter after we discussed, we decided say your name municipal education directorate, regional education directors in West Nasi. Now new more because we've heard and we've seen say Farisco school na could donate uniforms no. Gamanche. King Takite Kochuru on a Latter-day Saints are adopted school no? And they are renovating and changing everything to make the school a good school and then engineering in our school. Yes, the foundation can do that for Niamugi since it's also in the constituency. So we wrote a letter to the education directorate and I copy just for record's sake. And asking them for the permission to adopt. You could see the letter was written in the name of the foundation to adopt the school and renovate and do all that. And later, a response granting us permission to do so. As we know, say, stakeholders engagement did that. Community, no only school, no SMC, we've set a committee. Started renovations ninyoma. Letter we are if we committee for any school letter of appreciation. And our committee reports. Now Obi sebi school say work constituency endorse. Yes. You do no this our problem too So we decided to adopt and do it. I didn't know it would create a problem. Say Obi bois bibi pa because of political colors a big creative problem. Nevertheless, it didn't stop us from going on because schools no also say Obi adopted Adraka school now so opese boy bia. There are schools in Osu and other places. I also bet me adopted wa boa omo. Inti mete say all those issues about it in Yomano. I was a bit disappointed because what we all seek to do, unless any other politician has a different mind, meno the Amadrin chairman say, "Yenina pese eboa." Yes. But ebi me pese me koni say edeboa. Wo pese ufani say edeboa. Obia wo angle or pese ofa deboa. By the end of the day, we all want to help. So if there are 16 or 20 schools, that's a new Norte Foundation adopted by Akuna, renovate here. This is even the bill of quantities. 1.1 million cedis. Committee in the engineers we are, as we speak now, tomorrow we are dishing out the first tranche of money for them to start work.
Total estimated cost
is 1.1 million cedis.
1.134 million Ghana cedis.
Yes.
That's over 10 billion.
Absolutely.
Cedis.
Absolutely.
Foundation never found.
Yes. I was saying foundation was saying
that's the way it's a total makeover of
absolutely. Absolutely. Now, what brought the whole issue no say yede annuane on the park no you be started aye training in Nyoma. Nti yede annuane Nyoma koya on be starting a level park in Nyoma. And then we heard that some other people also had plans to develop the park and all that. It doesn't stop anything. So me pese me develop school way. Na say we member of parliament and now we philanthropist. Now so school we are now so person develop here. I'm telling you, there are 220 or more schools in the constituency. If you are ready and I'm not ready, I'll allow you to do it. And I'll go to the next school to do it. But not when you are not ready and you've been there for all this while and seen this problem and you've not done it. Now say foundation aqua adopt school went through the processes. Letters were issued. Ya time. Then you come in and try to make a political issue out of it. I don't think it's in the right way because Obi nipa dome free osuni adabraka nyame adom omaye yie e wo wiase ene no so bia befie abefa bibi ba ko aya nke ho beto ye
problem
nke be ho beto ye when your school dan ya Ekosi o a school dan see why we only need to renovate it. You know, so this is just the whole issue about
because I think the many secretary no edin komo na ono ne point nyina ne say say the school authorities no mount some head start because they don't differentiate between the Ninoy Foundation and you, but they think they win an advantage on what they
Ekosiisen on Asempa FM 94.7. Ekosiisen on Asempa FM 94.7. Ekosiisen on Asempa FM 94.7.
This is CIMG Radio Program of the Year. Ekosiisen. Are you ready? You are listening to the CIMG Radio Program of the Year. Ekosiisen on Asempa 94.7 FM.
Omanhene, Kwabena, Asante. What I say, we carry on.
Why outdated? I to say for Adiachi soon. We are transforming Ghana, changing lives and transforming Ghana.
Changing lives
and transforming Ghana. Yeah, advancing. Omanhene Asante. Ye kwaye nim papa bi omanpanyi kwa
Omanhene Asante. Omanhene Asante. What I say, we carry on.
Abeto.
Yes. Omanhene Asante.
Omanhene Asante. Omanhene Asante. Omanhene Asante. What I say, we carry on.
Good afternoon. 23rd of November 2023. Yeah, the trading point kupona say audience so this is Ekosiisen on Asempa 94.7. Mijinem amaminyo kuma Philip Osebo Obi. If we start kopem say no sia ebo apem no. The America nyina say is a continuous responsibility say menu bedwuna my Ghana ho. Na yetimi achinchim na kodum pempen so a esese ekodu meda se so se wajebre se wuti na wo so hwebi efri se wo wadwen kire ene wadwene toa no boa ema oman chechire ne timidi mu ewie peyo ena kwa ya wode mamenka se nyimeko awdo aso asese yemfasa enkomo we embro but ansana no team nu led by Dominic Kisiebo ably supported by Kezia Anafi Dr. Chu Philip Osebonsu, Ekuyabwachua Yadom, and my good self, Omanhene Kwabena, Asante. Technically, Mohammed Mosu Aswechi or Kwansong Kosokra. And you may call me to sa to a Monday to Friday. You was snit for Masha so Kwansong Koso, you were Z Pay, one also as so Kwansong Koso Access Bank. More than banking, Sanson, you were DBS, and so our Honoman Chance, Papa Pafi. Afe Kingdom Real Estate, my mention Dr. Mofawi, baby, Obutubia, and Afe Sintes Tank, a strong, a tough. Yeah, the MJ Grand Hotel for us, or Bapa products, and so yet Temoso Precope, sorry, we see him Demoya Maya, especially when the year is getting to an end like this. Now, Idraho do a Yekudino, Ebe Boy. Now, you know, Trade Minister caution about the influx of fake products. You can really rely on Obapa products. Super and excellent. EcoBank Ghana, Monsieur Damaso Kwansum so Angel Cola tastes like our day. One also Adaramana Sankowe Yadebro. Ghana is commissioned test to know your status is very important. Nakai Hunu say you are taking steps to protect your health and yourself. Very important. If it is not on, a idea okay Hunu say it's not in. Afe the crack shelter freak root zone seahorse engine oil and a Franco trading enterprise phone papa pafi sa enyumekowe na akesi ni se a free a joada kopim a year a fiada yemfa dwumadi atudin se Ekosiisen yemfa emro and akwe yawada your concerns in terms of your community sa kwanya no babe dawama now so watimi afre na watimi ne edinkita ho and asaya yawada no time with the chief executive of Minerals Commission san komono so ebeba up na afia bedwafo atrase yetimi edigana ho enkomo kakra but ubenya sa kwanya no na onso watimi aboa de adwenkyira ogiri se baabi abutu baabi a hye adwumako mbro no so mantema a wo so no watimi ene yedi nkomo na wachre de ekoso ewo ho ewie yenuanam a wono ama na ne titru yedamu nyina masesem agebre okwanso nkoso kra na monso mutie na monso mo hwebi na ewie meka say interesting adia na eti ha yeka wasema yeka wase now the former president John Dramani Mahama say we Ghana need this year utie na wo hwa kan wakoma to yem. If your interest is about knowing who his running mate will be latest by the month of February 2024, or the sa eye onipa sonkono or the betudwa ediama. In fact, ankomo we ekoso ewo miankasa me region ahafo bono brana washia no order senafi ordinary suade hu na ni trimponso awdo no etutu tudwa eho na me capital for me capital ye himpon kese pa ni nkomodie mu no okoti ni su ne sentiri se na adwene se afedi obre fise kwa hodo oro nyina no enya de ekointi obehunu na goso manhene na nsu bedwam nti ntempa ne de ntuma ebetwa ne ho na osu na nisu eno nkomo edi ho ba de tum ensirime nyame nkoa mikrom manhene na asu obedwam enti eno nsem no ye beka ye chia afofo nyina monso yere mo ho na mommoa ma oman Ghana monso mo chefa no ntimi nya ti goso manhene asu esanse na akwan enye papa ese enibre na aba ebedi sankomo no. And let me take this opportunity so na menkai road minister say enshase ma ahanfo susu era makwata interesting and shase ma ahanfo susu and I copy from my region so definitely ebedi sa enkomo no na machia me regional minister so onoso ne dwumadie sonko a odi ewo honum. Back to the conversation and watching so no Dr. Mahmoud Baumia, the party leader and flag bearer elect for the New Patriotic Party, so also na problem odi nkomo akese nkomo akese ana odi. In fact, His Excellency the former President John Dramani Mahama also ashase pone onyame na doma magana for edi tumi ahye ne nsabiemu a enema na adwene mu susu se obetimi edi aba amanioma aye kama leads among edisuade hu no the 247 engagement of the economy ho na nipa no matena se sa nkomodie na edi ka ba no wose yehwe na yehwe ne sibre se the all king ade a ne susu anso no ebe papa obetimi aye anase we continue to follow that dream of every 4 or 8 years or 12 years, no, yeko Ghana for anima, we have to give these talks intimi enfren to anamo and as any feasible. Most definitely be this uncommon anyway. And again, the issue about license and so wasem ebeba. Oberhwen so eko jinan kwantan so and komobi so eko honum no Michel Framante masem enye papa. And as we count down to Christmas, Ministry of Transport funds to the release biaba, and we'll also talk about all those things and other matters eba up definitely I who here say yetimidi income. Am I refuse to say we've started it on this platform, Ekosiisen Orphan Constituencies, where yema enipe binima ono ejina wasamiano yema that privilege to also tell us say ono nya kwenya kodisa constituency nenima the onbeyama constituency nti no ada era Ninoi Dominic, is that correct? I don't know what place will be jina wa infa Kole Clote, ono by Ebeto, the Numtu, Eden and Como to 200. Sazuna, Echo, I will see so, Ebedin and Como one said Cape Coast North. Yebeshese, Nipa, Hodon, said the Brebe, my Hokwano, Wonosu Beba, Ama, Etimi, Eddie and Como. And now I started this conversation here, and I'm a Pacific Tosso Kai, and it's still kudos to the trade minister. My interest is on collaborating with Food and Drugs Authority, Standards Authority, and other relevant bodies. Na omon kuntia enyoma ensem fata. Titru afene konewie ya enya kwanya ebewura eye oman Ghana mu. The Trade Minister era Kwabena Tahir eye mamencho ewie na memo wabaso. It shouldn't be there, but let Ghana adwedi 42 enhu eye one relevance. Ewo ominim said ye beya bribia dano eyade a omutu anamo omutu na free akomapem na afi so yenya vigilant Ghana for yemudodo na ekoto ade ana ekodidwa krata efemfam no anya ade na ehia but it's very important say bribia da udidwa obetimi ehu eye ade a woto no ne hu sunsanso ebenya onipedie because the ye di ni the no the very key enti ebribi say me chafene kona wie sana edipa nam kwati kwa hodo nyina so e de nyoma ensem fata ebegu monten so e ma ne ha adwene iye pa mamen sanka o say NDC amanyoko no so no wono yem back on a clean up exercise one flag bearer ne office honum obeka na sa abre corona so no yewura Ernest Owusu Bempanso na waya na adwene se ono so be kwa akoye ye kire kakra bi honum akeka nsem bi adanyo ma bi adi a hand over krata bi se Ghana mampanya ono ontisu bi osa presso beba no ne nyoma bi na montuo bi honum oye ya atosi but yente ye ne se wantimi anko rather no the NDC ana wona chitafo no ekogina ho efa enyoma ese fantasy de prapra monten so na yede dodo monten so ekodi djuma sonko kama san komono so yebedi ewa hanum sei na masa kai onsu biem se efa aban insase a ye tonton a dodo na ayate se de ye hu nipa woni tu sa na mo no san komono so yebeto so ewa hanum sei so it's packed but ansana we na betimi akoso no ese se be di akwanya ne timi ma na so timi frame na ode wakoma so ade atodwa it doesn't matter baby how free ba de atosin de ojiri se eya abasobode de ojiri se bibia ekoso bia na betimi abo ama ye ni aba ye ho so no fatu dwaman na yenso yentu ho anamon number of friend 0302 21 6545 and 0302 216546 mami si subiem enfamao 0302 216545 and 0302 2165 46 na onso atimide onsema eda wakoma so aba me atimi edisa enkomo no ma menka obi pachochumbra se bia pese bia bra na onse media me na maba no ti ma menka obi se DBS na medical abo on dero ede achiro uni bia ohia se obo danso ansa na menka o maso quickly na mefa friend you dikan. Good afternoon apom ti say hello good afternoon apom ti say my home be hami so 0302 216545 and 0302 216546 na watimi any edisa and community whilst 0221 whilst made train on so watimi de a young come about now here to show. Good afternoon both saying
good afternoon boss
boko there oh so that DC I'm calling okay we're into your boss you need to come over wow okay so good afternoon to say oh nyame adom bibia kama yeti you hello hello pacho mi too
ne fefe kaswa ne pacho me asem ni asem ni no de ya me pa eye ba ko say what is the duty of an assemblyman omo range omo di ye omo adwuma eye say dear person assemblyman omo adwuma secondly efa kaswa e de ko bodrati Kaswa Bodjasi stretch no contractor na all ye jumano. Ye bisa say still an ejumano omo ya na say omo jai to because we share coin from Kaswa e di ko Bodjasi in matter. Din ye nipa bi mu brewo Ghana ha ba bi mu pa nipa bi mu ebre.
Kaswa
contractor ye mo ejuma na ye ni say bisa say one partner e di omo echi e inspect ejumano omo ye no say ejumano e standard and na say ye standard.
Okay, so Kaswa to Bodjasi now, okay, is that correct?
Hello, boss.
Kaswa to Bodjasi now, okay.
Kaswa to Bodjasi fine, except na make catch with an
okay.
Kaswa na every so edico or down coin across so coin so, and also coin so the same thing. And then matter.
Okay.
Kaswa na hold more, ye did you road ready, ye job in contact. Everything my omo just so echiachia omo in contact is our market and na power my ticket ticket our Kaswa crew was only obadi or Tom Brodo because of ticket to CD didn't know only my gidi e shebe go form but or jini ticket tikanu our ma abayo na oton Brodo ni wo eti Brodo no se nipa no wa ton wa na wa koye anase wa boka because ono so na dia obi ade awako fa no so koton ata na so benya ne commission but the other ticket no only could say said lady na akobo kro no anapa we work as what TP station.
I see. All right, yeah, that's ya try to be doing juma ediama. Well, good afternoon. Apom to say hello, good afternoon. Apom to say
hello.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Omanhene na Apom to den.
Nyamia dum boko na so.
Nyamia dum no mpa boya wi. Omanhene me wata di nchaban. Ba me nyoka se me kase frinkan. Me wo former president this year. Ba Omanhene yesu city etasa.
City.
Obi aye ni city papa. Me say obeka che ode ugina habra ebeko entun. Abo papa why in city papa wontu mama. But any frita de ba me de funda ka bay.
I'm not going to entertain that. We na say say. What ba na be what dia we so. You know, sometimes mo can send me when I'm casting more for fun. You know, what's the wisdom in what you say? Who do fun that about already? Eh? Good afternoon, Apom to say. Hello, good afternoon, Apom to say.
Good afternoon.
It's you. It's you. Hello?
Hello, my name.
Pastor, it's you.
I don't know what I'm Secretary Domi Kwabena.
Obia
by a house crack. And I was telling why and I'm address say a cost financial law to the state or to we the civilians or the people living in Domi Kwabena. Kaka American say, "Kaya why you some years you know so move your fine containers, the stores, one of the big stores. Who na say comforting road. Who the shop you containers every corner. Mama the market the bill. Here or say you na you. There 2 years you find how many they say oh how or my one what the make the idea because when I'm so move a month for Kenya and we take mammy be a yaw okay form and one on who a pen I ever because a quine a dinner for group a dinner
a Kwabena now come was me.
Tommy Kwabena you can say comment one about to Repusu to comment connected to a main road in one of them making.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, that's it. Good afternoon, Apom to say. Hello, good afternoon. Good afternoon. Yes, sir. Nana Kasefri.
Sabura,
and I'm patching with you.
Omanhene Kwabena Asante.
Yes, Nana.
Omanhene Kwabena Asante. Omanhene Kwabena Asante. Okay, I want it.
Wako Baba Bia Yankupo Shirao, oh boy Juma. Oh boy Juma. Yankupo Shirao some 23 metal works. One Maria singing out to make Yamin Shirao.
Some 23 metal works.
Yes.
Do the oil no?
Yes, on my gate, maybe the open gate in the crowd, fix it. Moto ewo homa wa na usual mutra on my making idea.
Okay, Psalm 23. At the end of the comma so.
On my asem we need there to obi anymore, but who are gonna see in your mind, but Edia or Banedia, Wakoyo Henen, will be to one more mammy. Yeah, my minimum more and Accra, Makola. Almost say I'd love for a walla pass. Jumo Munio Money, or my own say, we are Sonaya Day. Yama Manambeko, Wabo Musicano, La Pass Fair. When you attack anymore, also on call La Pass or Bass Circle. When you have a good circle, or better circle, you cannot do.
Yeah, no, when you want to sell do at
what you can, not what you are double.
It's untrick is in him, the watch because already no Comacola. No, I should die home said your uncle. This is the man, no, as I said, no,
Cola pass. Yeah, my man said, one of the GPRT Penny Fool said, station for your mom. You say, we are seeing more than.
Okay.
And my master me trap work. Me, I was then I'm a dealer with metal works.
Okay.
No, my sister, materials, never thing.
Materials, no?
Yes.
It be every send echo saying.
First, no, container. Now, container plate near tobacco 40 CD.
Container plate, no?
Container plate, no?
There's a 40 cities.
You're still, and you're governance. Now, governance near 40. And still, no, 70.
Okay.
So, see, our governance in the number 180. I still in the number 180. Governance in the number 2.5. And
David train no him Yokano. Governors no. Everybody na 40 cities no.
From 2016 coming to 2017, 2018.
Okay. Anna ene akoseng.
And still no 180.
Every 70 ko 180.
180, yeah. And governors no.
Every 40 ko say.
The big governor is now 70, and I'm still near 40.
Okay.
Still near 180. Governor is now 70. This year, I know you're 2.5.
Oh, okay. From
it's your best.
Okay.
And your pipe need or your 1 inch, your 3/4. First, no. Where they remember how my hero, my Kakawanya, but with the me born next time, no, not 3/4 near 7 CD. 7 CD. C'est si à 3/4 normalement il do 30 CD. From 3/4 maybe obi wo bogapru be 10 krana e wo 7 CD now in 1,000 ya. O my wo betimi aye na wo spray no anya bibi kakra.
Okay.
But see a kwa ko do 30 CD. It is obi wo bogapru now in 1,000 ya. O my wo be we wunya fe.
Okay.
And your best 7.4. Me last year am di chat o my we dem esrel. Ya wo frɛ the phone penny for no. Na ya uni omudi nkomo a mpanifo ni bi ka se omonye yenya ye wonsa no dwuma na tax no mai me no emesi ni wa ye dwuma be 1 month se se o ti fie be 3 months 1 month sika na oje wadi o enti o ka se omo na ge tax ni fro no obi ono mesi ni ono wo ye dwuma o ti fie o go ge tax no on so government ni ma ye dwuma ye na mo ge tax dia any problem because on my what the juma me am the between road na ko pe juma ba be
now asema okay minia baby a oman bia du sisi e wo ne bra obo no
yeah
aban bia obetena so bia e pe kwan a obefa so a obetimi age sika free ne manfo ho na wo ya chichire man na oman na tumpon.
Yeah.
Enti se opezo chere se ka aban mebo o so dia adwenchira ba medi eba na ka etimi ehu se ebia wo wadwene ne se untimi enchinchin kopa adwuma na aban embete sa ato ne mfiri adwuma wakopa nim sa na bezo chere
oh men kasi menchin adwuma wo die man no a o se POP might be a juma man.
Yeah.
Now, juma man is Sika Wajino, and yes, Sika Ketua. So, and then the person be some man and say, Gani, POP, and Oguso, ya, Nasa, why you are.
And I said, yeah, Tierney said, yeah, and nay, Upeso called wire obifia.
Yeah.
A yet regulated, a GECG farmer. To me, crat, be dear dancers, assume see an obentia obe, you feel electricity in Wajumano or a qualified. Sandy pan utiato. So what I say. And TABA in able to say, Obia obes a POP and a POP crying animal free to go nay, a in Abba. So what very well. At the union sense, she bet me up, but say only be out to Sana mono. A baby a bit me say, even a simple one capri behind the every one area boa, ama or my children or my casem at me.
A good idea, but the meme can say, I'll buy no my humanity.
Okay.
Dresser obey a marco, no, I got left here, near to that, and what was on. Okay. Okay. It's a banner person or dear Tassa. Oh, my humanity being yet, no dear Tassa.
Okay.
So what I say,
Matthias, may I see with me more? You must see a Tifa number 2 way. No be passing.
My number, no.
Yeah.
Some 23 metal works. So, La Paz Race Cross.
Some 23 metal works.
Metal works, yeah. The number is 0244 30 72 37.
30
72 37 0244.
Okay, it is some 23
37.
Yeah. Say Sakwenya we am the amawi.
Yeah.
Ejuma bi obinya wum no. Abanti won to ebe oya.
Oh my, make you attack. Make you attack. Between somehow. Between somehow because I can't get a pan or
okay. We are sure. Good afternoon, Apom to say. Hello, good afternoon, Apom to say. Good afternoon, Apom to say. Yes, I just told you about DBS Industries. I may catch us one of the Jumedia, one of the answer, one of bought dine, so no one has a mouth. And you know, Suntia, one of dine, Esubon, a papa. What about Homanusa, Mahina, Ohoye?
Amani.
Pachona Hoye de.
Mehuya pa.
Good.
Na amemunu na mi bottom nenye.
Wadam, Diana Ebea Bebo Abotuma, when you be you.
Amani, Miti and Minyajumanye. Aban buy na mi business call from a maintenance solidium.
But your business being
Amani Abla na aban buy. Na mi ton cylinder and sinister for new regulators. Na niema na mi fanu. Mi sika mi di kofa niema mi kofa. Nkofo na mi kofa niema no omo no emma mi bika ho. Ama mi beton a mi wia na me piaka na ma sa ma mi bia ba beton me kwa na ma kwa kotua wonka na ne elsan duty bu a aye din wo porta omuntimi nkra ne ma banti no omojai nyema ni na wonka omudi ba me nye biton omojai de ba ntene omu business ni gu ya ni mi so mi de na ntimi ansolidium
omu de no egu anas e ho no mo fa mfiri ti se kane no
omo in the make nyina ni se eta ni duty na ni buaye dinti no mo ntimi kra nkra nyema ni mba kra ma emba bonti ma mi kra mi san kofa bi wo mo ntambiem
enti omu de no egu ana nya susuaso wo so
egu
eti wo sika na odi hwedwanim na wen
mi sika na mi di se eta ni cement mi afa nyema because mi capital mi di start here no when tia a die can ya dear nkola fish ni ade ntino ama mi su mi sika no entimi angira mi nsem
nti se obenden
mi da su tifie
o de ntina o tifie
na ma yini ejuma ben na wo ho a metimi aya because this year's class no me ya driver ni mi nya contract bi abra na friend say NDC amanyoko no contract bi ba ya na me ye no ha bo kakra enu nso abaji no ho
me interested what do you feel saying
me no ka say me 41
ntu betina fie sa
me nya adwuma ni bi amaye
anamon be na wutu so be nya adwuma ni bi na adwuma be na wo pe
me tuwa na mo besi na me nya e
driver adwuma na se adwuma dada na awom no
Minya sika me start ejuma fufuro. Ma nya so a minya driving ejuma na me
ukra license.
Mikura mi bibia.
Enti gina so na tum ene onkasa because wa want to anamona oti wo se aban bi ba ana aban bi kwa ana abenya adwuma ya odada okra once ukra license a obetimi atwi ehyen de gina so na tum ebejo number na yenso ya boa ama watimi anya adwuma because be ma de etuoto a ona twere obo nti wataban force na wa ho de abafom it is so ojo number sisi a ye da sisi wetima chire why je da CP mamen kanfo DBS Industries Limited ma say ope neoma papa o de bo dan so a eno ana won na so no din kita ho won sa ma onyina so se bribia o yusu ona kade de djuma no na che se ona ka cho se o warranty so kokra o person DBS djuma ko so kasa mesrel na wa from 0240844444 and no one cry. Say o takrad so 050 600 42. That's the o takrad na odi san komoyi. Say o kumase so 050 600 4141 DBS Industries. Biasron kwa one of the Alizink trusses airboard down so amlenya ahwado kwanson so. Good afternoon, Apom to say.
Good afternoon.
Apom to say.
Kwabena Asante.
Bokode.
Omanhene, Mo Canada organizer.
Hey, Mo. Oh wow. Oh Mo.
Omanhene. Many will be to get your power.
Oh, me tiasie.
What's the message, you know?
Yeah, meti. Pacho, what's what was a higher quality? You better cool sound to Quano where you
Mate.
All right, the baby about there.
Mate, you me that your money. And no Catholica.
Okay.
I mean, Indica and Casse. Young Ghana for so. Yea, they be your problem. But young Cassans, you say, I will say, at the end, I had boy your mind because they be waste away your way, mommy, waste away your mommy. You be dinner brochia, you do a brochia, now you do a brochia for a muscle. Now, young Cassanti, mamma for no. A dear responsibility na to you want to say. At the chia, you say, a dear way and a year, I say, me day, me fear any esqua, I say, me dog. Well, young Cassa, young fire responsibility and 2 years, so the dear, and you have to open and be my yes, and Penifono was with DSS or more. Now, young Cassanso, I done a foreign and Cassanso, a dear to dinner 2 years to say, I say, yes, we are at the boy of mine.
It would you say, baby, I don't know. The young Shibit, my boy, mine, every key.
Exactly. There's so much my boy mine because we are doing things wrong, but we are expecting the government to do things right.
But this is a situation just a caller, what Tremuko say. Na ono obi kranio maba. Na ono swako febie free say ni ejumekuno ana asa ni pano. Ana ne enioma bo akosoro e wo report ntino. The akoye say Sani panin timi fa nyoma ne mabiem nti ono so affect no esan senti ne sika kakra na ko didi dwa no ene dan kan school fees in the account no or 41 years sika na fa ne sase ba onim hyen so ka watra ya onya bi nti se dia to ne se otifie onim de obetima abiem obi situation no otemen ka de mo. Unfortunately, I'm say chum we abuche for no freedom to cause ya pa because hardly no munya sa kwanya no 80 minute edi eye enkomo nemom just discover a perfect blend of quality and have a modern elegance maybe Kingdom Home Real Estate Asem anajo mo what's about man so ana now Johnson na mentonka hello. Aha. Oti nkoma amenu di se ewe de obi fra ka no so ama ne hunu no. Sa ni pande na wo ka che no. Ana me sense su bi ma wo. O se na ono fa nyoma firi obi okra nyoma firi ama no ne ba. Sa ni parent mi nkra nyoma ni firi ama no ne mma bi sense charges at the port no also on timi biem enti ne senti no onipa ne mfa ne ma biem ono so ne sika kakra bia na odi di se adwa no e ka ne nsem no e se sa nipa no so no odi ahwe edan ka ne school fees ne na didie mu nti ono so ne sika rasa or 41 years sa nipa no onye den
Omanhene no crow and no boy do even cars are yes yet to ntimi nto Omanhene yes ntimi nto cars no how ne boy dem pa Canada ntimi nto cars no the demand is high here ya to be BM and the last time I was making an example the rice I used to buy at $25 now I buy at $45 what do you say
So Mo, what? So Mo, Sani Pano. We should share the responsibility.
Yes, we should share the responsibility, Omanhene. A very share responsibility. We need to. I know, sir. I buy no so yeah, no be and so I almost normal to but our Yansu Yetimamu for no Yanshana Yansu buy any your patriotism a minimum to help our nation because we Canada. Canada and Mana, I can say, who do traffic light are stopping? No, so empty your money ticket. Your money ticket and so on. You better not on the email. I'm an akutia. What you say? But then I know police in general, no, $1. $1, not that say the bottom, not that common police, you know. You expect the police to do the right thing for you. You start giving the bribe, but you are asking the person who is collecting the bribe, say, I don't know, I need it. Also, Pentema control come bribe. So then we can forge the buying also within a year. So we need to start from ourselves, checking ourselves.
I see, Mo, Mamenasi, I'm sure say very soon over Ghana, ya to uncommon. You better friend for me, you be na fee, ya the uncommon baby, me check community concerns. Good afternoon, Pom to say.
Hey,
Nanka Budia and Kenny say,
Michao, I
Mejoso.
Lady, I'm going to Kajetia MP, Midiani Kofi Dubai.
Hey, Nakofi Koshe.
Kwabena Morgano.
Nadia do say Sika na say Etimude.
Oh, Kwabena, Upi Cheso and Gaza Kotoboa. Kwabena, Upi Cheso and Gaza Kotoboa. But I don't need yet Yate, Yenamwe.
I see.
Egusu train I go for any more. Yet we say I gave a Timocram at the Kako Amansuna Tatia, Cobra. Yes, Nakopa Dunki, Bedu.
I see.
Cobra, Mamitia, one of my better phone, amateur producers. Dominic, hey, Nipala Modia, Chum, Metro Munina, Cobra. Namin I'm Nasa, Finance Minister called Parliament was say, more contractors, Obetuamokana, Cobra. You better say, Finance Minister say, and Manu ya, you don't for say no, Cobra. No politics, I'm a Becky day, it's easy. Cobra, easy. Say, Abana and Trail contractors, like a pa, Cobra. Cobra, Eddie. Cobra, Eddie, you. Cobra, let me cheer, Bimia, back was 41 years.
Nejuma say.
Cobra. O me mwede me depa se binyo no kasa Africa Canada o ka kire se ni me mwede but ye panyi fo no won ye ma ye so mo ye a me num se MPP aban incoming president abeda no Dr. Mahmoud Bemu abeda no betima ye ba nasia ama ne ma sesa but kono ne mwede no enye ije se kobra awanso ka abake ya mamre hu kobra mi ni bobia wonye djuma tuturo Cobra would be car, would the carry mana, what chinwadi? Would the carry mana, what chinwadi? And so I want the car when I'm a crown with you. Cobra, and yes, you to me say, would you have Cobra, yes, or Heno? And so Heno Cobra, whom you know, Sabia. Cobra, what you want from one?
Nakofi Dubai, on family plan, am I?
Cobra, family plan, I mean, because Cobra, just about why I do. Yes, you know what I think you see a gift from Madam Eve person. I am a member and I don't go for the Bible. Cobra said, a friend overhead, no. Swami, also Mugusuye.
Nano, damn it, maybe I come as me.
We got that, no. Cobra easy. Now, I say, I'm on phone, we say, Swami, round about one of them. Omo si pillars and also omo ye ntino mu. Kwabena obi o swame na obi o pasi dia be dia na tese. But headmaster ko omo ye no swame magazine ho. What is how do omo yi? Timamma na dan ko akufo do abaso ne Dr. Mahmoud Baumia na mbo 2024 obe break age na me. Kwabena kwasu bio, kwabena for na me sabo amoso.
Dubai mame nasi.
Kwabena me ba so acha me shewa daroma. Kwabena oza contractors no. Omo sisi yi kwa no omo ye one way. Ana eduana jwa Burkina Faso ne fa new road. Na kwabena one way no omo ye no. So mama contractors na fa breakdown ne ja kwa so na jo. Na ta ka bi sesi fifia ebe de na ya yire no mo ko so abedwam no kageti adwam no omo tina ko. Enti ebe se contractor no ye kwan se one way no mo di blog akasia sisi a wutiri mini no omo kwan de ma se ne be ya na communities bio mi suggested machine cramp kobra MC ni this is for me mo aba no kobra mi fi suggested machine kon cramp pa kwa fudi e fafuro bro ba yire bante kobra ka ma tebe se suggested machine this ni MC say omo he no mi suggested machine cramp e kwa ne maye me koma me church itonika boni samia okubo asiabre.
Okay, Kofi Adase, I'm in for friend you chat for Nafi, main count as a chief executive, Minerals Commission, so Atlas. Mahe, away.
Wow.
What are my you?
Omanhene Collins me midway through Mamoli.
Okay, Collins.
Omanhene most community segment programs here, aya body tuja. We move it here again. A idea a dim papa. Not so free, a year in the area car, where that's any. Share Kwabena. Winning. Ya, you cry, Sammy Jumano, Sabi, and your Bapayo. Say, dear, what we estimate. Now, only Panaba say, Buno, into no, what fre or Koshe being so dear. Near Menoka say, me a carpenter by professional, me body so papa. Ubeye estimate ma obi obeje ni nyina no wo match ye fia bi o obekọ na ti mo go sampa etire no west estimate na wa yama ni pa no e ka ni sape padam obi ti ho akoma de no na me nya na ka no enye fi ye ntua tax o koma de no beye buso me nyensa enai enum onu na estimate no de kom na kwa koye itimi dia agi ni wo ha last 4 years ye turn 2 city 3 city ene enfriko 70 80 90 ebi ho ma eye reality enso no ye ba radio so we ye NDC ni we jare how we ye that ye kan kure ye breu ejuma ni bi ho a ye be ye obi ye sa so we so asabi obra santi oye kwadufo never obi ni wa ye so no akasa ese ejuma no me nye but ye mu bi bre ye pe ye nya and then I mean, you kind, you are 41 years, they say, above you, say, why? So, when you need to come out and this quality, you know, you share, your book, your threat, your bad radio, so I'll be any large and not set to study. They are countful. It's a reality. No money, yeah, you see, to be frank. That's a party and a braca, make kind of crash or Kwabena, the two of the papa, because some of my age, mamma. Number 3 for the Busumi night in Numas and I say you do fly there. So I tell me this kind of rema, this is where I cried and Deka. When you crown, none of the car, I'm on to Asofa. One program so I get seen and he said, oh, kiss to say, slam. And I'm saying, hey, sir, Namesre, Kwabena, almost green point not to do. No, that's a separate thing this way. So one day I have the far so far and Mamole, not 4 months to her, not a couple months and do measure Kwabena. Sunday one for can't call Okumpe and the uncle 7 Ben. I watch here. Now, you're the case,
all right, Muamunya Ebre Efrain, Edamunina Masi, say community concerns, no, aha, Anna, Yedi, ABC. But Dominic, I am trade minister because my understanding now is that Afena was submitted bill to Parliament seeking to restrict importation of a number of products, including rice, poultry, cement, sugar, canned tomato, soft drink, guts, bladders, mineral water, ceramic tiles, mosquito coil, and insecticide. Na sana ma o2 wana mo ye tomato can tomato tiles no ho asema. Tiles the same say central tiles e dey mo be boa. Ne capacity no ho. E dey say only trade minister o me ne kasa. Na nsuo ye kra nsuo fi amano ne ba. Nsuo ye nom no. Ya krefi amano ne ba inso na ye no o say chief secretary sa Kirkland bi na ACCC Mountain no nso om kraka ba no Voss no na sichire ebi wa sichire ebi wa na mu sugar factory mo activity na trade minister o kasao Yamade nyina so eka ho ene twumi aboka yamade ni wele nyina onti ase yamade no yamade bebrewa na mosquito kwa ebi free okay, so yaje bill ni tuma importers won person this products here e person restricting the ban. One be here say one be to me krata be certificate of clearance and sana onya kwanya etimi disa enema ya yera keti hamone ne mpanyim for person musi ho kwan eti udi sa adwuma na odi free sa no ma free amano ne ba mpacho tie biem emo poultry cement, sugar, canned tomato, soft drinks. Now sir Dominic, soft drinks your company JB Angel okay. Say a special ice papa. Okay, all right. So but still we have to talk to the sector minister Katie Amona. Ontimin church yemuye sisi no se parliament je san hye we nyina tuma uni bia okrasa ne ma we di bebia no ohia permission, that is certificate of clearance and sana wetimi atimi de san ma we aba mamemfa we entum quickly from Philip Osebonsu and then miamenu owo untumi radio and TV Ogandri Dreary asiedu watcho krata tintin bia say you are a definition of true love and selflessness. I am glad our paths crossed in this life. In 1,000 more lives, I would like to meet people like you over and over again. Your dedication and commitment towards humanity is absolutely amazing. May you be blessed beyond measure. Sir, may anything you lay your hands on be a blessing as you mark this day. I pray you will be happy and healthy always. I wish you a joyous born day today. Happy birthday to you. Dr. Ato Lin Doc. Happy birthday. Dr. James Olins Lindsay, Executive Chairman. JL Properties Limited. Maybe I will be a brand ambassador now. Okay, so JL Properties. Philip Osebonsu ne Ogandi Dreary Asiedu. Say happy birthday Sonko ana omode emao. Okay, Dominic. My main kai will be able to say Kingdom Home Real Estate say when ya kwenya Sonko say okotna baby a one kasabon say a strategic location, after a hard day's work, and baby, I'll bet you very, very important. Ain't Kingdom Home Real Estate, Edisa Quenya no abeto at the amount. Yenny, yimu, say, Gano, say, manonu, baby, I'll butu bia or pese, udne fear, ye one casa dear. Na Ojojo who come Emma Hoto, say a ye a brie, and now say a ye a cropon. Kingdom Home Real Estate say One masa akwenya no bribi a obepe one dan bi ato no nyoma we no mo guarantee you a very serene environment, high standard security service, CCTV etwa obebi ahia, and afi electricity is the only problem, and also water and backup generators. It the Kingdom Home Real Estate say we akwenya kese pa abeto ho e de amount from Accra ekohono o kwansi be aduasa achekra aduana num de na wadu abria na se kropon na wakodi djuma sonkra ebia na opese one Kingdom for edinkita o mekere Kingdom Home Real Estate number from the 055 9671 and 055 5612 611 na watimine on edinkita ho afenso on den hihye sonko aguakwam special offer utia 50 to 70% down payment na afidiaka no one de hihye aguakwam de ama infi polypoly mienu na watim de atua ebra interest bia ene hom edi Kingdom seven cow say opese oni on din kita on so further obeya pese o hwe ni so aden so www.kingdomhomerealestate.com na wakoho na watimine on din kita ho Kingdom Home Real Estate eho ana odaye so no etimi ebem etihye so na ne won ending kita obapo products nso say bribiada enye ne no mo be kai o one de onyo mapa na abadwa so ye wo obapa Africa Queen mackerel and ye wo obapa papa sardine ana ye wo obapa tomato paste it is an yoma miensa we nyina no ebia ne dwumadi a edi ye nua mema na ekodwa so no say mackerel and I say sardine and I say tomato paste dia and the exogitum say obapa products and I go obepechra kwan fre one dodo nankasa wo part on fre one was 0302 668357 0302 668357 watimini won akasa obapa tomato paste magia tumunzo agia tum say wankasa obe cheki ama bibibia timeko kama edi amount na masa kai obiem se onyame adoma ene said the trade minister ekano enoma bibiri wo ho a ekoso a ogiri se ebra so se ebre bi ba eno adana me ka kiro during the time of the previous administration no sa broiler project importation that regime of the buy no 60% importation 40% local no gradual don't person move face out the importation of sa yemade ne nkokofu ne sa ne man but it means yaga Ghana for na ne say nkete anyway among some of the challenges was that they be adameka now koto akoko box mo nyina sa abre no it was say hard or say soft to sabre no it was hovering around 120 cedis and a kilo then was almost about 6 or 7 cedis and a kilo ya about 18 cedis box near 350 cedis akoko mo broiler kese nyina na wanya no fokra na 180 cedis uchiche mu so a yeze ketwa bi enti nipa dodo na prefer going for the akoko funu ana force akoko no two that initiative the previous administration and this Amanyukun Eshase. I'm happy. Matese era Brian a champion super say Utusa and Amono is very important to empower our local staff. Na only team friendly Juma. Enti name who says Sanchi so eba. Enti yebeja tum prekope but the ones no and I can. Meno can say the Christmas every occasion Angel Cola, Enjoyment Cola. Akwenya kese abeto ama enkwada ne kusuku oye wedding oye party bibia oye bia no Angel Orange for the special occasion Angel Mango eno ye de me pankasa afi Angel Peach Dominic de ni mood ni sisampe any timidi ni mood ni back kama Angel Apple no lime no so nipa dodo na don pepper no sa products we nyina no Angel drinks yi ahoden sonko any that ekika sonko ade be ma no eno na ye ka se fa ho boss abusua no dwumadie bia wodi ayi edinto enije sonko bia mo ye bia no sa products we ebeboa ho Angel drinks produced by Adonko Soft Drinks Beverages Limited. It tastes like our day na ye kanfoma ebusuane nyina fre 0244 832286 0244 832286 ana 05078 78668 na watimni won edin kitawama bibia akokama ede amount ya wada bia onim aje se chief executive ene ne paying for ebia na adwuma krona asa de onu tu kwan de but ya wada bia no wona jebre ede eye adesua sonko bre vize ene adwumaku a oda no se wanti omudwumedi na omudi na se a oti akira bonsi na ototobo ko park ne so na afi onchire mu ne yesi na kwa bebre na de ede no so se oma sa kwanya no se ono operate 247 biribia da bibi chire wadwene ususu se bibi nkoyi ana sinto bia ba bia no biribia ba onti bibia se no oma sa kwanya no e ma wo so timi ebusa no or amongst the few chief executives among agencies and departments and whatever open up to this level to ensure say sanity ebetima ye adwuma ewo oman Ghana iresi mame nasi debia da because I'm so proud of you say ojibrena utim this and come we ebre the only challenger me trauma we ni say na obineti ha ana nano da be din komo kama so ebe yese enei obesade makomachi kakra ansa na nkomo aye bi di na nkasa no watimi ede aba ene ntima ma ohan de boye nkomo kakra fo yakwa kakra man
oman mi da mi chi obi biara eno ay ko launching committee mine wo Bosome Frau.
Oh okay. Bosome Frau.
Yes.
I see.
Next week me the pictures no bro.
But say here pictures because the last time I checked on Ekosiisen so almost say maybe committee man take a different form and shape. Who said last year didn't come on? O koye ba could be my own home hospital dining nipa na hu sie kama every before you endorse say community mining.
Yes.
But I'm say bi no so nti ase na ya different. We say ye momodi ase nke benya de akọ ya sa akọ pa hontuma bi no. Na nipa hu se de sitie. Na o man ka say bia ye illegal an illegality ya to dinze we your community mining.
Me forward
okay, and the Dominican Chumo, and I say very good. Open you na you fan to was here. Exactly. Bosome from for that was it. So one practice an illegality no regularize your mom.
No more galam say.
No more illegal mining.
Baby I and you have no formalization. Cover treatment.
Say more man no money na da fine, bibia da pepepe o mra kwanso. It must be a mamun too for my good in the Bramuni.
So, Janny be to me got your mochina. And now from an egg going, your mom license.
Baby, and I can't know to any question.
I said, yes, I did. No, me galam say for me galam say or near copa momo. Say, Baba Yam moment, or moon train sign. When you are butcher, Mamon loaded pictures. And she deputy Miss Aquana almost follow up. Once some time ago, we discussed operation.
Exactly.
Flash it. Wow. And she pictures near ready. I will interrupt the course of our discussion. Pictures near ready. We'll discuss them in the course of our interaction.
Okay.
Now, to be honest with you, now thousands of people are employed there. Direct and indirect. With my pictures, and you're ready, then we'll talk about it.
Okay.
So that is it. But before that, I think I'll send you some WhatsApp message. That is the agreement. Just to do a recap. 19th October 2023. Opa Busime Bakoni. A bind through the minister. Yeah, my Atlantic Lithium for license. Says a coin that one more 2 lithium. Local company, I'm from Barari. Your mom 15-year lease. Who share a website license no. Yeah, they are man called for to read. Maybe in the course of the next 1 month, yeah, the best share. Media amount, and then in the course of 1 month or so, you back up parliament for ratification. but you negotiate terms with them, which is fundamentally different from the normal one, OBBR, OBCCA. So last week we discussed a few of them. One, you see company into your royalty 10%. When me a summary, royalty 10%. Oh, now confuse say, oh, now if you are buying 10% now, no, that's not the whole thing. Now 10%, you know, the sika you pay to the owner of the mineral. You can say the highest in the world is between 8 to 26% royalty. Chile, almost using margin.
The highest.
The highest. Almost minimum 8, maximum 26%. I am now lines and circle 2 lithium or Chile. You have to pay. So that means that they can charge you as low as 8 and as high as 26, depending on the margins. Once any cost of operations. Omanhene, outside Chile, we have the highest in the world royalty.
Really?
I am telling you, 10% for lithium. Yes. So the next question is, are there now? Yen to me charges say you have say 10 to 26 to the Chile.
But you know, answer
yes, I know film. I see comedies.
The way they have any back as
we are just a small aspect of it. But you see, mining or global. You cannot just sit there and do whatever you like. At the same moment, this radio,
standards. No,
you are competing with City. You are competing with Peace FM. One FM.
Jobian, they doubted that. Enough in our baby.
Yes. Well, until first of all, you made your part. Before I realize now, your journalists move somewhere. You know, you saw your condition of service, paying in your money. Before I realize radio be pure baby, then yours will go down. Amount for quality than yours. That is it. There are so many radio stations, so that's the same thing. Mine is global. Into 10% royalty. You can say Ghana 5%. So we have double royalties for lithium. So question amount for business say, are they now to me charging you to say Chile? Maybe 10 to 26. Now Nigeria almost medium. Yeah, bet me the oil industry to Nigeria.
Debbie.
Almost over 1 million barrels. Said they can even do 2 million or more. We do barely 200,000 barrels a day. They say monkey play by what?
Sizes.
Yes. Saudi Arabia in 10 million plus. Now Russia and oil need gas on the bully EU need the West. No. You understand that? So if look at a country like Saudi Arabia, the only country that will spare capacity for oil in the world. Saudi Arabia can single-handedly change the price of oil in the world. And the Saudi oil minister announced, he said, oh, we are withdrawing 2 million barrels a day from the market. You will see, price will go up. Sounds almost pumping more. Then that is what is going to happen. So that is what I want you to know. Omanhene, Chile has 40% of the world's reserves of lithium. You want to compare yourself to them? In Tomu charging 8 to 26. Omu margin. One country, Peter, 40% of the world's reserve. Well, it's among the top 10 in terms of a quality lithium project. But Zimbabwe has the biggest reserves in Africa.
Zimbabwe?
Yes. And number 6 in the world. I'm producing lithium. Mali. Who call Mali? I'm a project. We're from Gulamina. You tend to name the location. Wow, to say the Gulamina. Gulamina is almost 3 times the size of Ewea. Zimbabwe need Mali. Zimbabwe and Mali, they don't have more than 6% royalty. Australia, you can say Australia produces about half of the world's lithium. Mempesobe confusing reserves and production. You can have the largest reserves, but you may not necessarily be the biggest producer. You understand? Like Venezuela, there's always this huge debate between they and Saudi who has the largest oil reserves. But because of the economic situation, petrol production has gone down. But they have depending on what you are looking at, the either number 1 or number 2. In Kofor, because some more reserves than Saudi. It means Saudi number 1 and number 2. So close to about half of the world's lithium currently is produced in Australia. But reserves, those who have known reserves, Chile. In fact, 3 countries control almost about 70%. Chile, Argentina, and Bolivia. On my borders, no more floor, baby, lithium triangle. That's why you have close to about 70% of the world's reserves. Inti Ewoya is projected to do anything between 300 to 360,000 tons a year for the next 12 years. Government did 10% royalty. I think we have done a great job.
Is it that you understand, and in that field,
say we almost
because sorry, I say
no, they read the report.
I sorry, I mean, said a bit more him, dear, and I would the most see. I didn't hear, I don't know, 400 now. My edu, I didn't know they be paying for Moody Usa, come. This is what is on the street.
Ankara, yen charge Chilean one, yen charge 26%.
Kempeja Mukakra, yen no. See, I will form dodo.
Omanhene, one time I episode TRC and say again, mining it is a food bazaar. Ukoton tosa, Ukomokalata and toast liner, Ukwana Okoto. Unless that particular lady knew, or a woman, customer, you go around to look for maybe fair price, or a higher, maybe or demand 4, 5, 6, 10. You go around. Sebia Shawkra or Kokeke. Menko be the mo, but
Omuko. Yeah. Ushem
Kakra, because checking Yamabi. Well, inti Uyanyama, the Dindia. People will go somewhere. People will go to Mali. And say people are prepared to raise to the bottom. Inti Mali say, oh, come. Yeah, come. Yeah, come. Zimbabwe has the largest reserves in Africa. We said they are going through economic difficulties. You understand? Mm-hmm. That is not to say that ABI oil is also where in Ghana, but they have a problem. Near Zimbabwe found following their issues. So the investors could as well walk to Mali, go to Zimbabwe.
Options were hot.
Options were, that's number 1. So people can decide to bluff you. And you see, lithium and TC gold. Ultimate thought central bank, you hold it as money and visa. No. If you've just seen one and you want to bluff, and in any case, then be prepared to do it yourself. It takes me back to this small scale issue.
Okay, so when I'm
wow, this is changing room. Where Busumi from the dance so.
Busumi from dance so.
Village, your friend of dance so.
Dance so.
By a dance committee mining Busumi from. Wow. So that is it. Your office. Now that I'm saying, you will tell you so. The kind of things you see.
It's with the Asempa, the Facebook page. I won't hear
wow.
Oh, so none of them are aware.
Now, yes, a community, my says a community. Maybe a country of Ara. You can't come and do this thing without telling me. So that's a chief there. Okay? It is the same way we also expect the chiefs to help us fight Galamsey. So that's a deputy minister. Nechini, director of small scale mining. So this is a community. Same TSC community mining. You can't launch community mining without involving the community, the other chief, without the MC knowing. Wow, I say they have to understand what is in need for them. Wow, this is a deputy minister. MP. We normally invite the MPs too. Mm-hmm. So that is Akwesi Boatin or something. He's the MP for Busumi from we and found. Yeah, call Lonchi or opposition stronger. We invite
at the hospital or
clinic, mini clinic. Say, who can say discuss operational manual? So at least minor injury. You better treat treating, so much more finance, BBs, and then they cannot take the person to be at the nearest big hospital. Where Galam say? And now barely 24 hours. They landed yesterday in the evening. Wow.
Okay.
Your mom good catcher. So that was a demonstration. That is it. Okay? So this is something they will pay over 2-3 years. Work and pay. That is it. So we almost use mercury. Omanhene, you know what is interesting about this? No me Galamsey. In Kofobi be Galamsey or That is it.
So I've sent a lot of pictures. You see it. So government amount of machine. Go and work like taxi. Work and pay. Into where offer a lot of workers there. So these are days. A lot of workers. But anyway, offer what do you call it? UK. This London Bullion Market Association. They want to come and understand how our system works. Say a certification. In terms by itself, they want to know where our gold is coming from before they can accept it in the market. So that is it. So people get up, they are going to work here. And then Kofa Budra, Muton, Biani, and all those things. So you see, Omanhene, this is what I've been saying. You see the list, so this is a demonstration. Then they demonstrate in front of the people. So at the end of the day, nobody can cry for gold catcher. Then they pay electricity. They maintain the place. They are no mama or any cacrab, fan can now. So in Pagwano, so then they'll give some to the assembly. Okay? They will give something to the assembly, and then they will also give something to the what do you call it? The traditional council. The rest no much teachers properly. Look at them. Properly attire. Insist will be able to PPE. Okay?
Asante deal with.
That is it. Properly dressed.
The Galamsey illegal mine is in.
Now Galamsey, you don't see the pictures.
Yeah.
The way they just wear anything, they go. That is it. So that's the kind of thing we are talking about. Wow. And it took a lot of time. I worked on the license myself. The Konongo office processed it. Yes. Konongo office. Now process it.
I see.
You can see that almost a helmet. And that is it. Almost small kitchen. It doesn't need to be too expensive. I mean, something decent.
Yeah. To fit that status.
Yeah, I mean,
a formal setup.
Last cake, Sanko containers go up. Well, kitchen, washroom, at the back there, corner there, male and female. Me. Either so small clinic, be mini, and over first aid. So basic will be prior. So then they get me light won't be. I look at them.
Okay, so with the chiefs, did they be any obium? I am for your aware.
They are there. It's a way in your Photoshop.
Youth never holding you now. You are aware.
At least these people now.
Oba some page. I won't say you didn't for you go at the
so that's the deputy minister in the middle, and then you can see some of the workers who decide to take a group photograph. And then they saw the debate.
Okay, so Moni Ajuma, so that is a basic understanding of community mining.
Of course. Yeah, mom was small saying license, that's all.
And yet biara mining.
Oh, Debbie. Now where Galamsey?
Debbie.
Oh, you compare Galamsey pictures. Yeah, a documentary, so that's it. So when they come,
they
came around Obia Giatum. Wow, until then they can crave no more come assembly. Say even 20,000 for every month and not 10,000 they come assembly. No more issue receipt. No more DBA come traditional council. Even if it is 2,000, 3,000, remember the chief.
So we on partisan lines,
Any partisan lines. Now where there are people who are sitting there, is it the MPP NDC? Or one so big it a party colors be an BBs all. The next, if we are going to launch, if it is an NDC who is an MP there, we invite him.
Maybe Amukubia.
Oh, okay.
You're not bothered about who the MP is.
Oh, my Juma, do you look at where people come from?
Debbie, competence.
Oh, and I said, and Kamesi Sarara for Niago Minas Commission. Why? The good deposit and share party colors. Okay? That is it. You have a baby or bolly. That's the next one. In 2 weeks. You're back on launch it.
Hey.
Yes, we'll invite them.
So move fade out all illegal activities.
Omanhene, the regional office for Minerals Commission in Savannah region is being built at Bole. Is Bole the regional capital?
Wow.
Is Bole the regional capital of Savannah?
Debbie.
What's the regional capital of Savannah? Damongo. Who is the MP for Damongo? Minister for Lands and Natural Resources. And then one for he could have ordered Damon Kosi. But it says no, build it where the what? The gold is located. Bole, Kolof.
The minister said free Damango.
Oh, free Damango.
It's an opportunity to go to Damango.
Yes. I don't know one fan call. What are you talking about? You're back on chairman, maybe in 2-3 weeks. I will invite the MP there. Onim. And he'll come to the occasion. That is it. Because all sides when people get up there, they don't say that, hey, where is your party card? And that's one year pay.
A Juma.
Yeah, the parliament now, yeah, like the MPP, NDC, they are talking about unemployment, jobs, and all those things, and that's it. So at the mine site, there's something like MPP, NDC. Of course, nothing stop an NDC person from coming from license, nothing coming from MPP from coming from license. We are not politics, I know several
capacity to do the job.
Several people who are members of NDC who have small scale license. So soon will be a MPP or small scale license and all those.
That's not what you're looking at.
Ghanaian can who the buy a amount. Until when MPP asem and NDC asem a Juma. That is it. The folks you are sitting there, they are just human beings who were doing their koli, and we thought that so let's formalize you. We didn't go and ask anybody who are MPP and now you are NDC. There be a Juma no mope. A Juma no mope. So if you're an MPP, you have an NDC friend, and he comes to your house and you're eating, says he's hungry, you will not let him eat. You didn't see that beautiful picture when the minority that was celebrating his birthday.
Yeah.
The other guy invited him. That is it. The eco launch around is not about MPP, NDC. It is about jobs that we are creating for people to work lawfully. Wow, we didn't Minas Commission say, "Oi, we MPP are now there, and now we NDC." There be. It's just a community thing. The chiefs are there. Why will you do that? It's jobs they want.
Normally, those sites are owned by who?
Oh, say normally sometimes the chiefs lead it. Then they want to do it.
Yeah, an indigenous. Maybe put two people together.
Yes. Cooperatives, groups. No matter. Until last recently, guys be by almost boys were saying map new. Almost check here and there. Then we send the officer to the place. The officer went to investigate. Also, boss, you bet me a down. I said okay. Formal call DC about DC man, and then give a copy of the manual to the DC. Now you take also them to the chief and explain to them that this Minerals Commission district officer and the lady. Wow, and he has to accept it. Wow, then the DC and Assembly will have to accept it. And Sana, your letter, so the place has been earmarked and demarcated and gazetted for community mining.
But sometimes,
license no more. But
sometimes you forcibly take those lands from maybe to say Mikroma Hafu. The last time now, maybe I send them a text. Say, on person did call New Montishim. Now, we are committee. Did call New Montishim.
The maps no bad. Now, all the bar no part of it. I got to be DM. So we normally, lady who invite the company and say, oh, look, these people have brought some maps. It's within your concession. And is it possible, say, me their more money, their more small scale.
You try to lobby?
Yes, we do that. By and large, a lot is successful. By and large, some too, they will say no because a whole main operations. Wow, a lot go through, some also don't go through. Some too, a whole can main project in John to me from now. And then some of them too, say not company, it's not something they will have loved to give it out. But as a work out, because there have been instances where and then they agree. Then after some months and years, they jump on their concession. So on some more association. So they will say no. We are treating you now because your opinion before I realize you jump into our concession again. So we do it under strict condition.
Well, we have main conversations now for but the interest go catch and the person say mass local cars and be mana fi aketiana kwense bebre. Payment schedule.
Omanhene, I am not so crazy about the payment than the wider implications. Me nyanka dey mo free. Oh yes. Omanhene, have you read about what mercury is doing to us?
Health-wise.
A queen and kasa. You've been hearing the doctors talking. A queen rough. So here, as a man, you sign here, say, you have a mini-matter convention that we commit to eliminating the use of what? Mercury. Until the government of Ghana has ratified it. Until I said, yes, you stop the use of mercury. Take steps to eliminate it. Wow. That's one thing. We use mercury. No champagne, nothing. That is it. And then recovery over 90% as against champagne less than 40. Wow. So one, you are honoring your commitment to the convention you ratify.
Mm-hmm.
2, recovery is higher. 3, it doesn't use mercury. So you can imagine if we do this in all over Ghana. Are you not reducing the use of mercury?
Yes, I see secure.
No. Health-wise. Wow, but yen to me found my free in here and can make one because your crusher, your a melee, a concentrate in super, and we see said they sing ball. If they don't have money, you bomb like Bongo Swan say your mom is for wall. Baby, I'm do come you, Charlie, go knock or down, kind yemba boom. So, yeah, this geological survey, further investigations. That's what we are supposed to do. It is in the interest of the Republic to do it.
It doesn't also mean that go catcher should take advantage.
Oh, there be. It's registered, everything. Nice. Told me you man trying to do baby and no.
Yeah, but back
because you see here now we galamsey that side. Okay, and then they were using, if you like, mercury. So they're polluting the environment, a danger to themselves too. And look, there are some areas in Ghana, mercury levels, oh my God. And a very dangerous thing. So if you have to find a way of making sure the thing is done, that is it. And then, you see, a do baby as a state, I said, you have to absorb certain responsibility. During COVID, and the anti-water bill soon.
Yeah, we did that.
Yama shots. Because the money the state to spend,
we don't pay attention.
The issue, the implications are far bigger and beneficial than say people should go and do it. Okay, that is it. Were people paying for COVID shots? No. I took it free. Everybody took it free. Other than that, people will not do it. For example, I know for a fact that treatment of leprosy is free. Never be free. One, especially those diseases that spread by droplet infection. Okay, and now communicable easily. If you don't do it, people will stay and then before the whole population is dying. It's the responsibility of the state to do it. Why? Because it's killing us. That is it. Until we dear Miss Row, and I mean, can't do no kind. Politics.
Okay, so Asempa 94.7, Yawa Debia, Chief Executive Minerals Commission in this year. Na Obia Dream Musubi Busa questions, Busa. Na Wasadi addition, Asoso de Abayim.
What our good fun at Asante?
So we are not about a dear community. We are looking.
They said they don't want money.
Almost your mum penny. But a bill,
Papa.
Oh, my son, the regulated front.
Why, everyone are good in Ghana.
Oh, wow.
Everything's good everywhere.
Now, so co-regulated front, what's the challenge?
But you can't force. We like dance with the Omanhene Pinanka, no, I don't know. Yeah, but Kokofu in our money. Near ball, dance in our money.
But
he insisted that he wants to see the license. Yeah, they call Chereno. And son, an opinion. If the paramount chief, if the Kokofuni, he superintends over that area. So no need dance to say almost dance with chief Nantia and no.
But still, no pay.
And be back and then would it be back runner? Maybe come off over charges away, but 2 need when, but that is it. You have to consult him.
Nene, you man, I pay the Mebru show mo pe adwuma akwanya wo ho se ye regulate that front no ma adwuma timi ba
senti ye fra bibi consultation eso tias here one particular chief in Western region one tias here da but yeah eventually so say sadia we shown in pictures and videos of more CSO dear no. So oh, say okay, dear my penny. He was overwhelmed by Tantana Sebia, I shall tell you soon. People dig and all those and said no. Then we went to him, we took videos. In fact, on one occasion, we took him to one site. No, say okay, if see no Ben there, then that's it. Then man assurance said we will let him see all the structures. We personally took the chief there to inspect his structure. It took them about 3 months. No more inspect his structures in India. That is it. So we are expecting that he will preside over the ceremony. That's it. He was happy. He said, okay, if that's how you do it, Matthias here.
So Mampon, there's been an attempt, but there's resistance.
Not that the chief says they don't want it. So let's leave it as that. I mean, there is not only that area. There are some other areas. They say they don't want it. You can force it.
Back to you.
Because right now, you're good or rara. Yeah. Me and my traditional council and they say, there's nothing you can do. Unless maybe government decides that look, the deposit is so big that it is in a bigger interest of the state. There be a number
that will supersede.
And then the state supersedes everything. They'll do compulsory acquisition. Why? If it's in the interest of the state, so say ABB along this line. More you better compulsory acquire massage, including Joy FM near Chiam baby, because if your government has some 12 lane and ABB, the interest of the state always supersede. But of course, the state too cannot be capricious until you can even take government to court. Then the court will decide finally.
So gold catcher, they're saying.
Oh, it's just about roughly about $100,000.
Dollars or cities?
Yes, dollars.
100,000.
Full set, you know. Wow. You subsidize it. First, the main crusher, no. I think next time maybe I'll come and show you the machine.
Okay.
Then we have the crusher. Then your concentrator. Okay. Yeah, the generator can hold. Say Bibiana light. Sometimes some of the sponsors are able to bring light to the site. But in the interim, when there's no light, connections, we only use a generator. No? That is it.
I see.
And I deal with better. I mean, it will take time to complete the formalization. Omanhene, 1989. Something that was taking place in 5 regions: Asante, Eastern, Central, Western region, and Upper East. In the office of Boga doses, 1989. Bare 50 to 100,000 people. Yeah, over 30 years now, 34 years. Afi, now the thing has moved from 5 to 13 regions.